How's it going, everyone? Famine Plays Pocket Monsters back again, and me and Ursaluna have some things that we need to dig up. So let's get going. Alright, now it is worth noting that we have four things that four major things that Ursaluna can dig up here in the Obsidian Fieldlands. And much like everything else that we're doing in the Fieldlands, there's going to be one that we just can't get to until we are here later in the game. That being said, though, we have one up here, one right here, and one right here that we can get to. So let's go ahead and head up to the one in the Floral Gardens first. Alright, so as we're getting closer to our dig target, our thing will start going a little bit more crazy, and we can press Y to dig for treasure. And we dug up Old Verse 19. Part of a series of old poems that have been unearthed around the Hisui region. Judging from the handwriting, it appears they're all written by the same person. Would you like to read it now? Yeah, we'll go ahead and read it now, and then once I have all 20 of them, I think there are, we'll go ahead and read through as one. When first this land was formed, man and Mon lived happily, sharing all that they could see. By kind acts born and warmed, one Pokemon then proposed that they should always ready be to help the humans should they need, and let their presence be disclosed. And that is why, to this day, not all Pokemon do flee. When a human they do see, they leap out where tall grass sway. Interesting. Oh god. Avoid combat. That's not what this episode is for. But anyway, let's go ahead and now move on to this one right here. And Max, I will go ahead and grab your satchel for you while you're there, although I'm relatively sure that's going to be an NPC satchel. But I'll still see you there. Alright, and Max, there's your satchel for you. And I keep on getting tracked in on that. Where'd it go? Come on. There we go. And obtain verse 14. Let's go ahead and read it. The fieldlands rush by under a hoof as Weirder carries me astride. Companions of mine run with us and Pokemon dash alongside. We come to stand where wind has swept and old days play before my eyes. The memories come running through, linking this place to times gone by. Time and space here blend together and enfold my heart as I remember. Very well, very well. And next for our third and final one, this is actually going to be right underneath the Blissey spawn. So let's go ahead and go up there. And I'll see you when we get there. You know, I realized that the last couple of times I've had to come up here for these little side events, I haven't actually shown how to get up here because we're not supposed to get up here with where we are in the story. But if you're just on the back of your Weirder and you jump into this wall, you will eventually be able to jump on up. This is a great place to level, especially if you have Pokemon that are able to fight Blissey here. Like, I'm going to go ahead and switch to Scyther here. And, yeah, good for you, Blissey. You're angry, I see that. But if I could just move around... If I can get behind Blissey... Hey, we caught Blissey unawares. And close combat. know, honestly, I brought it down to 1 HP. Might as well give it an Ultra Ball try, right? And there we go. That's actually the second Blissey I've caught in this play. But anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out Ursaluna. And look at that, we have something that we can do. And old verse 15. The flow of time, it never stops. The past, future, and present. Space is ever-expanding dimension. Our spirits, too, are as space. Alright, and that is all 3 that we can get here in the Fieldlands. So let's go ahead and head to the Mirelands. Alright, now back here in the Mirelands, we have an additional 4 that we can grab. So let's go ahead and start with this one in the Gapejaw Bog. And if we just follow Ursaluna's nose, we should find that relatively simply. Should be somewhere around here. Is this it? Indeed it is! Old verse number 1. Once there were 2, and one looked upon time's steady pace, and one looked upon the expansion of space. And the 2 set out, the fullness of future did they seek. The world's far end beyond they greet. 2 different paths, each walking alone, a path their own. Alone they walk within almighty Sinnoh. Anywho, other than that, let's go ahead and head down to Ursa's Ring. Alright, and down by where we first gather Ursaluna, looks like we have something down here. And old verse number 9. I set the bones of Pokemon adrift upon the river. I let my memories flow on, adrift upon the river. And to the ocean they will flow, perhaps the world they go. Or perhaps around the world they go. How many bones in days gone now have I set adrift from me? How many bones in days to come will I yet set adrift to sea? While every gift with each I part takes a sliver of my heart. I mean, we're getting a little existential with these, but very well. And we got 2 more. Looks like this one should be the closest, but we're gonna have to go all the way around Lake Valor. So let's go ahead and head up to this one first. Alright, so here we are back in the ruins. And it looks like I might have placed that marker perfectly. Or not. Relatively close, though. Old verse number 2. O you who at the world's far off end dwell, I know your wish, it is my wish as well. My own beloved is now gone from me, departed to a place I cannot reach. My old companions have left me behind, their faces faded into days gone by. Still to my breast I clutch this hopeless dream, a futile wish for us once more to meet. O you who at the world's far off end dwell, I know your wish is mine as well. But ours are cold and endless winter days, warmed only by memories locked away. That one was not as sing-song rhymey as the other ones, so the cadence itself threw me off a little bit. But let's go ahead and grab the last one here. Alright, so here we are in the fields. Let's go ahead and... That was actually relatively quick. Old verse 13. Sootfoot, humble root, harvested and peel it. Broiled, baked, and steamed will do, just let nobody steal it. Mash the root, then knead the mash, then once more heat it over. Grill it only till it browns, use ember, not flamethrower. Now hearken well and listen closely, the wise adore potato mochi. A day spent eating all it reach is no day wasted, if you ask me. So it seems like that one was just written while the author was incredibly hungry. But that being said, that is the final important dig spot. Now I say important because if I could find where this one is, I could show you other things that we can actually dig up with Ursaluna. Come on. Doesn't look like Ursaluna wants to actually deal with me right now. Oh yeah, so that is the final major thing that we can currently dig up. There are other things that we can dig up, like evolution stones and things like that, but we're having a little bit of difficulty with that right now, and those are not one-time grabs. So that is going to be the end of this, everybody. So thank you all so much for joining me. In the next episode, we will be taking on some side quests and maybe a little bit of story progression as well. But until then, this is Famine Plays Pokemon, or Famine Plays Pokemon, signing out. Peace out. And gotta dig them all. Bye.